video and this live is on the right stream because I set it up early to go live uh, from my cell phone because I didn't expect that I would get to a space where I could actually do this soon enough. So I'm gonna be honest, guys, I am terrible about this whole live streaming and fixing this thing, but I'm gonna figure it out. And this is gonna be the month that I'm gonna do it. If you don't know me, hello, I am Miss LJ Hall. I have been missing. I have been missing you. And I lost some people along the way, and that's fine. And that's because I didn't get those people connected with me organically. So when you don't do things that's organic, a lot of times it doesn't stick. So I had to take a little time away. Hello. I had to take a little time away and deal with some mental health issues. My physical health is okay right now, but I have stress. So I'm currently going through a divorce, and I've been going through a divorce for almost 3 years now, which is flipping horrible. But along the way, I have developed some really, 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 really good sense of self. You know what I mean? I just kind of been able to get into me and get back to me. So I am here today because I decided to take my journey to refocus myself and put this on YouTube, and I'm gonna share my little journey with you. And yeah, I kind of thought this out, y'all. And we're not going to do all this today because this is 28 days of us refocusing. Well, I'll say us, but I mean me. And we can know I'm talking about you and you talking about me, and we can just help each other. Okay. So what my plan is, first, I want to introduce the refocus. Totally going to go through some steps to refocus, some things that I do to help me get my head straight. If you want to use some of those things, you are welcome to. I am going to be putting small worksheets down in the description. It was supposed to already be up. It'll be up when we get off the live. I had a little hiccup on getting it on there. And then I've got to figure out how to make this live the one that was supposed to come up at 8 o'clock, because I don't think it's linking the same. And because I'm doing it from my cell phone, I didn't know how to set it all up. And I want it to be on time. I want it to be intentional. I wanted to do what I said I was going to do. So the last time I did this, I did 21 days of making a video every day. And it didn't matter if that video was going to be live. It didn't matter if it was going to be a short. It was just going to be a video. I'm doing the same thing again. I'm doing 28 days. So from today to March the 1st, I'm going to make videos, but on Sundays at 8 o'clock, I am going to go live. And if somebody wants to chime in with me on what they discovered throughout the week or what they've learned about themselves, then we can do that. And that'll be cool. And if not, I understand. It's really for me. I'm just sharing it with you, and you can do what you want with it. You can watch it, you can throw it away, you can download it. I don't give a hoot. So, the first thing, so today is about, I'm looking down because somebody told me to put like this teleprompter thing up so I could I can't do all that today. I didn't have that for you today. Today, what I had was me actually doing what I said I was going to do and being here. And so today is about clarity. And I want to start off with clarity because I know that sometimes that we get involved with things, or we're walking through life, or we're going through our day, and we just kind of don't know where we're going, and it's hard to do something when you don't really know what it is you're doing. So, for example, I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about you. You talk about yourself. I'm gonna talk about me. Hey, how are you? So, when I first I won't say first because I had another channel years ago, blah, blah, blah. But when I embarked on this current journey of YouTube and decided that I was going to do some things, I really wasn't, my clarity wasn't there because it wasn't intentional to come on and be a YouTuber. Yes, I had some videos that I would post because they weren't mine. Let me explain. I was contracted to do some things for the YSL trial, and that's how some of you guys know me. And then the infamous thing with my name going out, and my son was like, yeah, take advantage of a moment. People was like, take advantage of a moment. And then that moment fizzled. Well, I never figured that the YSL trial, it wasn't my thing. I figured it was so many people out doing their thing and doing whatever that it just really, it wasn't what I had become a part of and wanted to base my journey. I'm going to be honest. For me, I didn't see it as something that I could do with any type of longevity. And when I do things, I like to look ahead, I analyze, blah, 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 right? So it really didn't work out for me because I had no clarity, right? I was blessed that several people brought me in and they shared their audience with me, and I got a lot of you guys to sign up or subscribe. I got to quit saying sign up, right? So I got a lot of subscribers because of Dear Word Christian, Infamous Sylvia, several others. If I forgot, oh my God, I can't think. And I listened to his party, it'll come to me. Cat Not Williams calls it something, a party that we do on Fridays or whatever, when he has most classy beats. Yes, he has awesome music. So I got people to come over into my channel, into my world, which really wasn't my world because I had no clarity, I had no focus. I did not have a clue on what I would do and how I would make it something substantial that would go any amount of ways. So it didn't. And I was frustrated and upset over some things. You know, I am from Detroit, and I know y'all like, so, oh, Detroiters got spark. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I'm from Detroit. I was just a little sparky little kid anyway. I mean, I always had big old mouth, all that good stuff, right? And when everything was happening kind of fast, I never put my brakes down and said, okay, this is what I want to do and how I want to do it. So I had to totally just step away so I could get some clarity and decide if I even wanted to do YouTube. So I do, and I'm back. But I had to take that moment to look at it with clear visions, clean off some glasses, and decide how I was going to do that thing. What things in your life, I want you to think about, and we're gonna take one thing. We're not gonna focus on 50 million things. I want to clear up my business, I want to clear up my marriage, I want to clear up my dog, I want to clear up my cat. We ain't doing all that. I want you to pick one thing in your life for these 28 days that we can work on and that you can work on while you're watching me work on myself, that we can get some clarity in. Okay, so ask yourself, what's that thing? And if you want to put it in the chat, that would be great because some engagement is great. But what thing would you want to become more clear on? What's that one thing? Maybe it's a friend of mine got me on this book called Atomic Powers. I'm gonna look for the name of the book. Atomic Habits. That's what it is. And he said in this book that he had a routine, that he would clean his bathroom before he got in the shower. So damn smart, because now that I cleaned the bathroom, I ain't got all the junk out. I want to get clean, right? I want to pull myself together. I want to clean myself up, but I don't want to go take a shower and then go scrub the toilet and feel like I'm still full of shaving cream. I don't know what I can say on YouTube. Got a little potty mouth. But something that's having that one, habit every day that he did, was something that made a change for him and gave him clarity on that was the thing that he was going to be doing every day. So for me, I am going to take just a moment and start being clear about being intentional about this thing right here, because this is my thing for right now. I have other things. I have other things that I've been working on, and that's why I was able to put this together to work on it even more with you. But what are some things that you want to become more clear on? Um, if you were to think about your life, what would your life truly look like to you? Like for me, I would be jet setting. I don't even have to be like traveling all over the world like in expensive planes. I just got to get somewhere, and I'm one of the people who could be just like walking through like the jungles of Madagascar or something, because that's how I always envisioned my life. So think back to when you were a child and when you were a teen and when you were, or wherever you are in your life. What's what would your life really look like to you if you could and fast forward, clean up some things, and rewrite your journey, right? What does that look for you? And what does it look like for you then? And what does it look like for you now? And how will making small baby steps in transformation make a difference? So when we're thinking about transforming things, something as simple as clean up your kitchen. Yeah, you wash your dishes, you wipe off your stove, but you can't get the kitchen clean if you cleaning the kitchen and then going to the living room and vacuuming, and then you go clean a pot, and then you come back into the living room and you dust, and then you go back and wipe off the stove, and you're not getting nothing done that way. Nothing done. You have to stay in one space. So and complete that space. So in these 28 days, I want to be intentional about being clear on what my YouTube space would look like to me. So what's that one thing for you that if you had clarity and you could put these blockers on? When I was little, my uncle, he was an attorney, and hence why I like trials, right? He thought I was going to be an attorney. He might end up somewhere, right? But he used to say, baby girl, when a horse is running his race, because we had racetracks. We got a racetrack in Detroit, Hamtramck, right? I used to love to go there, right? And he told me the little black things on the side that the horses have on, those are called blinders. Because when a horse has that on, he can't see what's on the other sides of him because he got to run his own race. What would your life look like if you were running your own race? If you did this and all you could do is look here and look there and look there, what would you be working on, and what would that look like to you to run your own race? I'll wait. Not long, because I'll wait though. If there's anybody who wants to put anything in the chat, I'm starting to see, what can go on in the chat now. I had something come up. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read it, right? But what would that look like to you? If you were running your own race, doing your own thing, taking your own time, how would that be? How would that feel? Okay. So, because you're not really here, and I don't want to hold up all of your time, I put together a little worksheet. I put one together for every day. Now, the little worksheet is it's just a little starter. All these pages is in the worksheet. But what we're going to be doing for the next 28 days is we're going to find a place of focus, right? We are then going to take us a few steps in finding a reflection on, we're going to reflect back on whatever we did the day before and whatever we're going to do in the future. And we're going to reflect on that. and talk about that a little bit. I'm going through my notes because I did rush in here because I wanted to be on time, because I wanted to be intentional. But we're gonna take some action steps. All right, we're gonna make some moves these 28 days. Every day we're gonna have an action step. Every day we're gonna do a few things that's gonna make us have some action, so we can see that we didn't just waste 28 days watching me talk about nothing. Okay, cause I can tell how y'all all off on and off that it's probably not the content that you were looking for, and that is cool. That is cool. But whoever stays with me, we're gonna have some transformation. And we're gonna have that transformation. You hear me fumbling? And I see, if this wasn't live, I stop, re-record because I don't want to look stupid. I would stop, think about it again. I wouldn't have these papers in my hand because it'd be like, what they gonna think? I am doing this whole thing, and I'm gonna do it without thinking. So let me go on my computer real quick, real quick. And because I did kind of lose my focus, I am so ADHD, guys. I really, truly am ADHD, and I take a pill for it. I ain't gonna even lie. Man, getting through school, for me, it was hard. I like to write. And I'll talk about the writing in a few moments. I like to write. Hey, sweetie, I missed you too. You see how close I had to get to see it. How you been, love bug? So I'm going to be doing 28 days where I feel like we're going to talk about some clarity. We're going to talk about transformation. We are going to refocus, right? So we'll have a focus of the day. We'll have some reflection prompts, some action steps, and I will give you guys some journaling prompts, okay? So today, our reflection prompt is, what does transformation mean to you, and why is it important? And don't have to worry about writing it down, because like I said, I'm going to link in the description. I am going to link a worksheet that you can download. It is free. Of course, I got the whole buy me a coffee and my Cash App up there because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm giving up some time. But the thing on there, it is free. You'll be able to download it. But if you want to dig deeper, there's also going to be a link to my book. And that's what else I want to talk about. Let me talk about why I was missing in a minute. I ain't gonna tell you right yet. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. But we're gonna have our reflection prompts is, what does personal transformation mean to you, and why is it important? The next thing is, what do you hope to accomplish in 28 days? Okay. All right. So our action steps is, we're gonna write a vision statement. And tomorrow when I come online, hopefully it's more of you guys, and you'll put in the chat what your vision statement is. So what does life look like to you? What is life like for you? What's your vision? Okay. And then we are also going to write three short-term goals for the month. Not 3 goals for your life, not 3 goals for your kids, your cats, your dogs. It's going to be 3 short-term goals for yourself for this month. And your journaling prompt is, how did it feel to write your vision? How did it feel to write your vision statement? Writing a vision statement is so personal and so scary, because when you write it down, you're like, oh, okay. At first, you give some corny ass generic version of a vision statement. I believe in peace, world peace. I mean, you're like Miss USA with a generic answer that everybody wants to clap to. But I want you to dig deeper. when you're writing down your vision statement. I want you to think about what's your vision statement? What do you really, really envision? And we're not taking a long vision. Just what do you vision for the next 28 days? Because whatever you vision for the next 28 days is going to help you for the next 28 years if you put things in place correctly. Okay? You know, turn a different corner we may not have meant. That is so true. So, what did it feel like to write that? And then I want you to tap into your emotions. I want you to feel what emotion came up when you were, and I don't want you to write, you can write your emotion. I want you to do that, but I want you to feel when you were sitting down writing your vision statement. What did you feel? How did it feel? How did it make you? I mean, when you wrote your vision statement, did you have a feeling? Did you have an emotion? If you didn't, you might need to dig deeper in that vision statement. Okay. Um, and then lastly, we are going to create a mini vision board. You are going to, because I'm working on mine tonight. But not nothing big. You could do it on your phone, just something small, just a little, if you want to clip out a few pieces of paper, I would just collect some phrases, some images. They are vision board apps on your phone because everybody, January, let me just talk. I'm about to talk without this paper. The new year came in. We was all hippity happity hoppity hoo. And everybody has a vision. Everybody wants to have a resolution for that. I don't really believe in resolutions because at the end of the day, I don't do anything that I resolute. Okay. So having a resolution is moot because today's the 1st of February. Have you done anything towards your resolution? Have you already started stop working out? I said I wasn't gonna drink. I already got my beer. Okay. I shouldn't have put it up like that because they ain't paying me, so I shouldn't be supporting. But the whole vision thing, the whole resolution thing is over. Now it's time. It's 28 days. It's the shortest month of the year. It's time to put your work in. It's time to put your work in. So let me tell you a little story. When everything was going haywire, because I had a really flip out moment. I had several things happen personally in my life that I'm not going to go through today. I might share later. But I had several things happen from September to December. Really, September to November was like a mother scooter for me. I mean, it was like, it got rough on me. I mean, life came, put some boxing gloves on and was like, and I was like, look, damn it, I can't take no more. Why? What? Right? God had to sit me down because I wasn't listening. So in 2023, I said that I was going to finish writing a book that I had already been writing. I have been writing this book. I've been on and off again with it. I've been in a crazy relationship with my editor, and everything happened with my name being called, and I got a call and it was like, hey, this is a good time to take advantage of all that. And I didn't. I was like, yeah, whatever. That's not really for me. That's not my thing. I just want to punch the person who said my name out loud in the head because they made me lose some money. And yes, I have violent tendencies. That's why I have to sit down and talk to God sometimes. He got to cool your girl off, right? So I was sitting. The guy called me back. He said, listen, I'm about to have an increase in my editing rates because he's a freelance editor. He said, I'm going to have, this was the paper I was looking for, y'all. Okay. He said, I'm going to have some things go up in my rates, and you might want to finish your book before my rates go up. And I was like, but you're already paid, so I don't have to worry about that. He said, but I've been waiting on you to do some corrections in your manuscript for damn near a year. What are you doing right now? You know, you made it public that you got fired. I was like sticking up a finger to him and all kind of little stuff, right? And I was like, yeah, you're right. So, of course, I went on and started coming on YouTube, and then life started kicking my ass. I mean, kicking my butt. And because I ain't sure what I could say on this thing. Life started kicking my butt, and I had to sit down. And sitting down was like one of the best things that could have happened to me at that particular time, because give me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all something. Okay. Sitting down was the best thing I ever could have done, because boom. It made me do what I said I was going to do. So in 2023, I had surgery and I was ill, and I was laying on my bed. Well, no, actually, I wasn't laying on the bed. I was laying on the couch when New Year's came in. And like I said, I don't really do resolutions, but I was like, God willing, I just want to finish my book next year and have it out and get it published and be done, because I'm a writer and I write curriculum. I do technical writing, but I'm not a novel. Well, I am now. I typically am not a novelist, but I had started writing this a long time ago, and I was back and forth and going through emotional things. So it's Eyes of Destiny, The Journey of Amanza, and it's about a young girl who has been abandoned. Her mother couldn't keep her for whatever reasons, and she was abandoned in the woods and found by a queen, and they found that she had these magical powers. So I had started writing that, and then Rod called me and he was like, look, finish. Because if you ain't finished by such and such a date, I'm going to charge you. And when he told me the amount, my butt got up and I started writing again, which was really, really good. So I did. I got to finish my book. She is on Amazon. Yay. Eyes of Destiny, Journey of Amanza. But I had to sit down and get clear on what my focus was, where I was going to send my attention to. Wasn't I going to send my attention to trying to figure out what I was going to be doing on YouTube, or was I going to finish what I started and be proud of myself? And I did. I was like, when I got her in the mail, baby, and this is like, this it's my first one, so it's kind of there are some places now that I've reread it a couple of times that I would fix, but it's decent. It's a decent coming of age type of book. If you're into mystical powers and things of that nature, I got you. And then I've never written anything in the novel space. But I'm saying that to say this. God will sit you down. He sat me all the way down and was like, look, do what you said you was going to do. You said I didn't want this for anybody but me. I didn't want it for you. I didn't want it for my son. I didn't want it for my grandbaby. I didn't want it for my god baby. I didn't want my nieces. I wanted to do this for me. And I finally did. And I'm so proud of myself and so excited that I was able to do that. So I automatically start thinking about that when I decided to write Refocus. and started to work on refocusing myself. So if there is something in your life that you want to do, you think you might want to do, you thought you might want it to do, let's take this 28 days to focus this energy into that thing and get there. Again, yeah, now I'm plugging my book. You can get her on Amazon. I am looking for some advanced copy readers, and I know the book is already out, but the first 2 months, the first 3 months, actually, first 90 days are very important for books. So if you are interested in being one of my ARCs, which is advanced copy readers, um, I'm going to put a link tomorrow in the description, so where you can leave your information, and then we can give you a free digital copy of the book. And then the only thing I'm asking is that you give a review, an honest review, and if you feel like it's shit, okay? But an honest review, and also that you are not a Kindle a person who has unlimited Kindle, because you can't leave a paid review. You can leave a paid review when you are when you have Kindle, but you are not a unlimited reader. Okay, so and you can do that. You can leave a paid review because the person who's sending you that advanced copy, which would be me, is paying for the book, not for the review. Again, I'm not paying for the review. If you in turn go out and buy the book, let me know. Shoot me a quick little picture or video or whatever of you with the book, and I've got a goodie bag. It's not a lot in the goodie bag. It is a I haven't gotten it, so I can't show you the stuff, but it is a bookmark and a pen and some other stuff. It's some little trinkets. It's just a little, it ain't even, I made it sound all big. It's just a little goodie pouch that I will send you if you send me that information. All right. Well, I thank you so much for taking your time with me whenever you take your time with me. Let's refocus. Let's spend this 28 days getting ourselves tonight. I'm like, as soon as I get off of here, I'm posting the clarity worksheet. So again, our prompt is, we're going to have a reflection prompt, which is, what does transformation mean to you and why is it important? What do you hope to accomplish in these next 28 days? We're going to write a quick little vision statement, 3 to 4. I want you to write 3 short term goals for the month. Write down how it felt to do your vision. And then next Sunday, every day I'm going to put something up. But next Sunday, if you wish, you can come on here with me. We'll go live and we'll talk about it. If not, I'm gonna go live next Sunday and I'll talk about the work that I've done for the week. I hope you have an amazing week. And also, I may be popping in on Wednesdays in the daytime, but I do promise you Sunday. I may pop in live on Wednesdays in the morning, but I do promise you Sunday. I want you to have an amazing week. Ubers to you. Hopefully I can get some of you guys back. I am looking forward to working on myself with you, and we're going to refocus. All right. Toodles. Bye. And as we all know, I don't know how to cut this thing off.